Hi, I'm Auntie Dawn. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making my favorite herbal tea. I've never had much of a caffeine tolerance, so I've drunk a lot of herbal tea. And especially now in this cold, dark time of year, it's such a comfort to have a warm, rich cup of beverage that doesn't send me through the roof. There are a staggering array of different leaves, barks, roots, fruits that can go into making an herbal infusion. The store shelves are packed with different varieties, as is my tea drawer. One of the most familiar is Celestial Seasonings, which has a truly staggering array of herbal teas. In my search for a tea that was deep, rich, and satisfying, the way I always wanted coffee to be, I discovered a conjunction between two different Celestial Seasonings teas. Their Roastaroma, which is their coffee substitute, which is mostly chicory and roasted barley, and Sugar Cookie Sleigh Ride, which is another barley-heavy tea, as many of their teas are. Sugar Cookie Sleigh Ride is a subtle brew. I had to brew it double strength in order to get any of the taste. And Roastaroma was a little too powerful when I did it double strength. But one bag of Roastaroma and one of the Sugar Cookie Sleigh Ride produced a truly excellent winter cup of tea. Brewing a good cup of herbal tea follows the same procedure as making a caffeinated tea. You want to start with just the right amount of cold, fresh water. So I'm going to fill up my insulated mug and put it in my insulated kettle. And while that's coming up to a boil, I'm going to add my tea bags. So I drink this so frequently that I made a whole jar of them with one corner twisted together. So I'm going to put those in, a little bit of salt. So I'm going to take 2 pairs from each bag, pull them apart, put them in a stack. And this is really important because Celestial Seasonings has a different way of packaging their tea. It's got much less non-compostable stuff in it, but you've got to fold this up and crimp it down and get as much as the air out of there before you fold it back up. If you leave it open even a little bit, your tea is going to end up stale and be no fun to drink. And here's 2 pairs of the Roastaromas. And now I take 1 bag of each, put them up. You see there's not much tea in that corner. Twist them together, fold them over, put it in the bottom of the jar, and these hold together quite well until they go in for the brew. Now my water's come up to boil, so I can pour it over my tea bag. Seal it up, and I'm going to set this to brew for 4 minutes. Now my timer is beeped 4 minutes, so I can remove the lid, and I use a fork to get the tea bags out. And I'm going to squeeze them against the side just to get out any of that nice strong tea that's still lingering in there. I'm going to give it the high pour into my mug. I actually read this combination in a recipe for baked beans, but it's really, really nice in this context. So a little tiny bit of coconut sugar and a drizzle of maple syrup. Oh, that hits the spot on a cold winter day. So have you figured out any combinations of teas that you like? I've also tried the Celestial Seasonings Lemon Zinger and the Orange Zinger together. That's really nice with a little bit of honey in summer. Please let me know if you found any combinations that you're really into. I hope you enjoyed this tea as much as I do. See you next time.